love someone is active, and it's an action. It's a decision you make to love someone, and it's a decision that you need to make daily over and over again. To love is intentional. To be in love with someone is just the feeling, and to follow your feelings is troublesome because our feelings can be deceptive. The heart can be deceiving, so we are better served to think about what we're doing and not just follow our feelings. Feelings are best viewed as indicators and not dictators.
In the Bible, Jeremiah 17:9 says, "The heart is deceitful above all things, and desperately wicked." I think what Jeremiah is trying to tell us is, let's not be deceived. We need to be intentional. Who can save your marriage? You can save your marriage.
Who can save your marriage? Okay. When you get married, you weren't just saying I do to the other person. You were declaring I do to the commitment. It was your public declaration of your intention to remain committed to the other person. What are some steps you can take to be intentional in your commitment? Well, first of all, write out a list of all the things that you argue about, the things that irritate you, the things that frustrate you. Can you feel how angry you're getting when you write those out, when you consider those things? Next, shift that focus back to yourself. Imagine throwing down a hula hoop on the ground and stepping into that circle, and imagine yourself working on the person inside the circle. Because truly, whether you like it or not, you can't do anything to make your spouse change. I can only change myself. I can't change Greg.
No.
Only Greg can change himself.
That's correct.
And attempting to control or change your spouse will only invite defensiveness from your spouse, and that kind of strategy will really get you nowhere.
That's true, Debster. And as much as I would like to change someone else, I can only change myself also. So take that same list and now start writing sentences focused on what you can do to change the situation. For instance, how can I change the way I talk to my spouse? How can I change the way that I act? And how can I act more loving towards my spouse? For most of you, just hearing me say that has brought up some resentment towards me. And we're not even married. Your question is, why should I have to do all the work? What if they don't want to try to change? And that line of thinking is born out of selfishness. And Paul says that we should die to ourselves daily. We need to die to our selfish needs, our selfish wants, our selfish desires, and we should put our spouse's needs ahead of our own. We should seek to serve our spouse. Not just talking to the wives here, guys. I'm talking to you too. You might be surprised, but consider this. Even if your spouse is not trying, if you will do your part and work repeatedly, consistently over a period of time, their attitude will start to change. They will feel more trust in you. Your opinion of you and your actions will change for the better. They will want to start changing themselves. Even if you don't believe me, just try. If it doesn't work, you're no worse off than you are right now.
Good point.
If you are the healthier, more emotionally mature person in your relationship, then take the lead. Guys, I'm mostly speaking to you. Your actions have probably wounded your wife. You need to triage these problems and take action to stem the emotional bleeding, to heal the hurts and the wounds caused over time by both of you. There are a lot of great programs available that can help you with your marriage. We have attached some links below to find some that are in your area. We are Debster and Greg on Marriage. We love y'all and want the best for your marriage and want you to know that there is hope to have a better marriage. Because when you do have a better marriage,
your kids will have a better life.
So here's some more videos to answer your questions.